Welcome to the second video of KMX Kanban tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to set up a new project, hook up your AI agent, which is Cloud Code for the moment, and then prepare a full project plan, tasks, and subtasks with your AI agent. We're not going to do any coding at the moment on this video, but we'll get it fully prepared for that. So let's begin. First, we're going to click on adding a new project. And I'm just quickly going to explain you the three choices you have. Only Kanban is where there's nothing included. It's just a clear Kanban board when you can manage your tasks. It's quite handy to have at least one project like that if you just want to manage some day-to-day to-do list. It's completely fine. We are going to use the Next.js project, which will allow us to actually create a website. The third option, I'm not going to go into details about that. We'll have a separate video about this one. So my idea for this video is to create a website as a freelance web designer. So let's say I want to become a freelance web designer and use KMX Kanban as my tool to deliver websites for my potential clients and, of course, for myself. The way it's going to work is we'll set up a website, prepare everything in our Kanban board, and then get AI agent to deliver what we want. Just to mention, if you're not a developer, if you're not a software engineer, you can still become a web designer by using this tool and an AI agent. So if that sounds interesting, stay with me and let's do it. So now I need to come up with a name. My name is Carol, so I'm just gonna call it Carol Web Designer, as easy as it is. Carol Web Designer. Okay, I might just make it all uppercase here so it's easy to read. Just gonna copy that. So straight away says it's gonna create a project in this directory. I'm gonna pick an icon. Let's pick something nice. Fire, maybe fire. Yeah, let's do it. So when I click on create project, it starts doing the magic. There we go. Our project is ready. So let's close that. We can see there's a Carol Web Designer project on top. We can rename it, double clicking, whatever. You can actually web design and make it human readable format. That's not a problem. So how do we start? We've got our Kanban board. Let's do a first task. We're going to do it manually. And later on, we'll get AI to improve it for us. So like I mentioned, I'd like to create a website. So create freelancer web, create a website for a freelance web design. I'm not gonna go with any other description. We just copy and paste the same thing. We'll get the AI to do it later on. So that's, let's say it's a feature. Due date, you can pick some due date if you want this to appear in the calendar, but I'm not gonna do it. Nice. We've got our task ready, but it's a standard task. Like you can move it between the different statuses. So from backlog to do. It's nothing different than any other software like Jira, Trello, and any other Kanban boards. You can see we've got a T0001 as a task number. Double clicking it, you can actually create subtasks and you can add some comment. So for now, we're not gonna do anything. We will focus now on actually setting up AI and agent. So as I mentioned previously, this software is currently focused on Cloud Code, and I'm going to show you how to start using the Cloud Code. This is a fully working terminal, so you'll be able to just run the Cloud Code within the project folder. If you don't have a Cloud Code account, I can give you a link so you can go and purchase out Cloud AI. There we go. So there's a two ways of using Cloud Code. One way is through API, which I don't actually use because quite costly, and you are actually charged per every single request you make. Or there's a monthly subscription, and there's a Pro version, there's a X5 version, and X20. So I'm on the Max 20. Basically, the maximum that costs $200 a month. But you can start by just taking the lowest one, which is version Pro, $20 a month. And let's see if there's pricing. If there's a pricing page, pricing. Here we go. So we got free. That's not you want. This one, it's even not 20 now. It's 17. So max 5 and max 20. I'm on max 20. So get one of those licenses and then just find out on the web how to set up Cloud Code inside terminal. If there's people having problems with it, I can record a separate video. But once you have it configured, let's come back here. You'll be able to just launch the cloud agent by just running it in your terminal. It straight away recognized that we've got our MCP. So you can see this. And that's exactly what we need because the AI agent knows then how to communicate with our Kanban board. So we go yes. And a quick example, we'll see if cloud knows where we are and what kind of tasks we have. Hey, can you use KMX Kanban super agent and give me list of tasks we have in this project? Show me a table with list of details. Okay, so let's see if it's able to execute our KMX Kanban subagent. There we go. You can see it fires the subagent that it is automatically shipped with our KMX Kanban system. We just allow the agent to use the MCP without asking for the next time. So that's the second option. Click yes. So you can see that it actually recognized straight away. So get projects and give it permission again. It's collecting all the details about the tasks we have in our Kanban board, and it should shortly give us the information. Okay, so here's the detailed table of tasks in your project. So we've got T0001 and we've got all the details. So the summary is one task, status is to do, priority is height, no blockers or due date set. We have one main task to create a freelance web designer website that's ready to be created. Fantastic. So now imagine that creating an actual website is a process. So we don't want to just rely on a single task. So let's give it a task so we can actually expand it further. Remember, this is a Next.js project. So I have to mention that to AI because sometimes it might get lost and start doing you a HTML page not even using our Next.js structures. It happened to me before. So at the beginning, you have to be quite precise on what you're asking for. I'm going to use my prompt manager because it's much easier to edit the text. Because if I just type here, it's very hard to revise what you want to send. So we're going to use our prompt manager, and basically I want the AI agent to please expand the T001 task with subtasks. Plan a website using our current Next.js project. Main things to focus on. So I'll make just a couple of rules, and this is quite important, and I really like the way I give it to the AI at the beginning, because the output then is really good quality. So first I want use dark mode as default, but also have light mode icon to switch. Then I want also use Tailwind CSS, because Tailwind CSS gives us a great tool to manage styles on the website, and AI is doing fantastic work with it. Create a modern website using interactive React models. Website is for a single freelance developer that wants to showcase his portfolio and his experience. Okay, I think that's enough. You can come up with other ideas how you want the website be more precise. I actually do not have anything in mind how it's supposed to look. The main thing, I want this to be, let's say, main colors are blue and black. Okay, so this is where I'm stating that the AI that basically feel and look should be within those colors, and we'll see what it's gonna deliver. Well, for now it's not gonna do any coding. So I actually mentioned that do not do any coding, just prepare the tasks for me. I have to mention that because if you don't do that, it could happen that it actually puts the task information and then straight away start delivering. But we don't want that. Usually the way I work is prepare the tasks, visually approve them, edit whatever I want, and then start coding. So on this video, we're just gonna plan the website. It's gonna be one task and subtasks. Sometimes if the project is more complex, it's very good to actually split it into multiple tasks and then multiple subtasks. But to not extend it any further, I just send that, and off you go. We'll see how it goes. So it says, I'll use the KMX Kanban agent to expand task with child subtask for building the freelance web designer website. I forgot to mention that the website's supposed to be mobile friendly, so responsive with tablet and mobile. Um, but I hope it's clever enough. It's going to do it. We're going to test it when it's ready. In next video, of course. It created 40 subtasks. That's a lot. That's a lot, I have to say. Sometimes I'm creating websites when I just do it in single prompt and get an output and just then revise the website. But this is a full plan. So if we have a full plan like that, you can expect that the result will be exactly what you want. So let's just have a look what was created. So the plan is set up dark light theme system with Tailwind CSS. Configure Tailwind CSS, set up theme context provider for global theme, create theme toggle, design and implement responsive navigation, create footer component with social links, implement smooth scrolling, add mobile responsive. See, it actually did the mobile responsive by itself. So we know we have it. That's the planning part. So it's really good at it. Design eye-catching hero section with animated text, with anime design, add interactive background elements, create CTA buttons, implement typewriter. A lot. That's a lot. Um, so I'm not gonna read all of this. You can read it yourself. But basically, I'm not going to even look into what's that. I'll get in the next video. I'll get just the AI to deliver this, and we'll see. We'll see. Okay, thank you for this, for joining me on this video. Hopefully that's getting more interesting for you now. And in next video, I plan to give it the task to the AI to develop the website for me and show you the output. So thank you and see you.